king must be up ahead. Alright, am I ready? I'm ready. Oh, I didn't grab the damn flower to give to the king, homie. But we do have several questions for him. Do you remember? Matter of fact, the knife key glows. I feel more powerful. Your attacks will hit harder against the king because I feel more powerful. Going off in this part? Yeah. You heard this before. Blah, blah, blah. Get ready to run. Blah, 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 blah time. So you're using Timecraft? Timecraft? I suppose I am. But if you're using Timecraft, how did you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power that no mere human could have. So how? Huh. Yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own, so I had some help. Help? Who would? Oh. Isn't it obvious? The universe would. I only had to wish for it, and the universe delivered. The universe. Who is that? A person? Nah, it's... Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to remember. It's what's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? You clench your fists, the king sobbed. I knew Valgardians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were, too. How could you have... Valgardians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Valgard yourself? He isn't, Madame Odile. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again? They're not from Valgard, but you still want to freeze it in time? Where do you call home, then? The king flinches. He does not answer. You shake your head and breathe out. An article about the king somewhere. Mirabelle remembers it. You might have seen it somewhere, too. Could it be somewhere in the house? Why are you so tall? Quite honestly, it just happened. It just happened? How? After I fully accepted the power at my disposal, I found myself like this, towering over everyone, but I do not mind. I can see very far in this body. I can even see... Why call yourself king? I have decided my will is more than just that of the will of Valgard. Valgard doesn't know. No one knows that I am doing what needs to be done. They do not understand. Someone who selfishly does what needs to be done against the will of the people. In Valgard, such a person can only be called the king. So you know that what you're doing is wrong and that no one wants to be frozen in time. Against the will of the people. Yes. Against the will of the universe. No. It is not wrong. Our will is not wrong. I just want Valgard to stay like this. Forever. 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 Bomb time. Bomb time. What the? Throw the bomb. Crab, yeah! Yes! Take that, king! Oh, that felt satisfying. Turn it up. Oh, I did some massive Mugo damage. Was it always this easy to fight the king? Oh, oh, it is time, Savior. How many times we fought him? Was pretty easy. Oh, oh, you're still here. Good. Let's fight to the death then. Blah, blah, blah. Here's dialogue watched over you. So not for the fight yet. 5 hands. The king waits. You give away your turn, hold on. He gives away his turn to Mirabelle. She's fully carried. And Odile does move bongo damage. Final boss is going pretty good. How about you? This is like my 4th or 5th time taking him on. We're just looping and looping and learning and looping. Beat his ass. Not yet, not when he still can't say it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, it happened to me as well. You're happy to see them happy. Huzzah. What? Oh, I can save here? Does that mean I can come back here anytime? Oh yeah, no, of course I can. Duh. This is... Why am I surprised? I knew this. Alright, let's go see if the head housemaid's gonna fuck me over again, or not. Yeah, the death scene with the king changes every couple of times you die to him. It's kind of neat. Once more, the head housemaid, blah, blah, blah. Get through all this crap. Here again, 3rd time's a charm, isn't it? If you talk to the head housemaid, will the loop break, and will you loop back once more? Yeah. Like, I don't have any concrete stuff, but I really feel like both Siffrin and the king are from the island that disappeared with no name now. Alright, let's go talk to the squad. Maybe if... No, I have to have Isabeau want to tell me the thing 5 times before I get the trophy. Okay. Whoop whoop. Yeah. Follow script. Of course we follow script. Isabeau, tell me the thing. Like, I already know the thing, but tell me the thing. Well, you can... No! Isabeau, tell me you love me already. I have a big hat. Probably learn you to talk to your companions. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. You stay silent. I'd like to thank you for accompanying Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. You want to laugh. It's all the same. Of course it'd be the same. No matter what, no, over to you. Please come back any. And the world is still fucking broken. Oh no, oh no, 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 blah, blah, blah. Heard this all before. You're here again. Why did you do that again? Just to see if they'd notice it sooner this time? Or did you want to make it easier for yourself? Wait. It's just so much easier to go through the house if you have those skills, after all. You didn't mean to get that far to make yourself suffer. Wait, what? It is easier to go through the house because we have all these super powerful skills. Siffrin's right. Like, Siffrin's mind is just fucking disintegrating. What did happen last time? Oh, Dial talked first, didn't she? And she said... I know. Yeah, I know. But Siffrin doesn't know. Yeah, Craft Break Alpha and Paper Alpha 5 are just super good. And I guess we will win with Isabos pretty good. Not that I really use it all that much. Yes, that was it. Well, some things can't be obtained if you do everyone hangouts. Oh, interesting, interesting. See, it's the same. It won't change. Which means we gotta start looping instead of going back to the start. I think the article was on floor 2. Yeah, I think the article was on floor 2, so I think I want to warp to floor 2, grab the article, and then warp forward to the king and talk to him. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna talk to Loop and see what she has to fucking say first, and then I'll warp forward. Do you know if there's a faster way to kill myself after looping to Dormont, or do I absolutely have to go get crushed by the rock? Because that's what kills me. Heh. Oh, I can kill myself on the banana peel? Sweet. Good. I examined it at the start, but nothing happened, but I guess that's because I didn't have the access to the loop. Good to know. So I'll crush my skull then. Head housemaiden, is something the matter? I can't fix it on my own. Ah, yep, got it. Yeah, I always just went to the first floor and just got smushed. Which I guess when you can skip everything isn't too bad, but it's a little inconvenient. It's the exact same, but you don't mind. You're frozen. It's different. What's Erg? Something happening? The air around us feels like, my head hurts, blah, blah, blah. It's nice to know exactly what will happen. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. Siffrin, to see them like this. Something's wrong. Worried for you. Skip all this. It's true, isn't it? In this moment, you are loved. Alright, back to the start. Again. Alright, you're back here. You're happy to have helped everyone become the best versions of themselves again. Alright. Huzzah! We can... Okay. Yep, skip all this crap, blah, blah, blah. After doing that, I used the memory of family to ground each floor a bit to have max this all. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. Trying to level everybody else up a little bit as I made my way through the beginning floors of the house. Yeah, that sounds about right. You didn't catch anything last time. Maybe this time. Let's fish. This time for sure. Yeah, I like the story and the concept of this game, but the combat is definitely the weakest part for me. I think I chose 7 out of the 9 dialogues. I enjoyed eating the pineapple. That was fun. You take the fishing pole, find the same lure you used before, check the fishing pole, throw it, and sit down and wait. Fishing time. And we catch nothing. Right? Yeah, no, Loop wasn't pulling our leg. we got hit with the death. It was pretty great. Okay, so I talked to Loop here. See what the fuck Loop has to say. There is Bo. I'm not gonna hang out with everybody this time. Cause like, while Craft Break Alpha's great, So, got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop. Oh, stars above, it is. Teehee. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names, you bitch. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? Do you know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, I know as much as you do right now. You lying bitch. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? Don't you tee-hee me. Aww. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice to have me talk to about these loops? You could be alone, stuck with only your tiny brain for company, with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? We might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loop starts when you wake up in Dormont, and seems to end when you talk with the head housemaiden. Unless I die first, or touch a tear. Yes, maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back when you get frozen in battle? Huh? Isn't it because I thought the tears worked differently than an actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So, you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. Yeah. I wonder if other things would count as keeping you from advancing. Like what? Like, what if we cut off your legs? Would you immediately loop back? You can't advance because you have no legs, right? I'd rather not test that one. I kinda would like to test that one, actually. Aw, but understandable. But it is interesting, though. What makes the loop actually loop? Maybe, does the loop consider talking to the housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh, maybe, but what would advancing even mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? Okay, let me think. Okay. So what kind of goal could we be talking about here? So, some things that I know. I probably don't, but I'm gonna kind of put together a couple of the things that I do know. So, we have 4 walls of tears that take us to dead ends. One in like a weird library-esque type area. One in the fucking observatory. And then 2 that take us to just some random no-nonsense rooms that have no keys or knife. So, I went to the observatory 2 or 3 times and there was nothing there. Like, I find it weird that there wouldn't be anything there. So maybe there's also that one big fancy door on floor 3 that needs an open phrase. There's 2 more doors in Dormont that need open phrases. I'm gonna have to just bounce around the house for a bit and fucking lock myself out of advancement for a while trying to find little secret clues again. As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use. But you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But Am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? Yeah, the observatory does seem like it's trying to show me something important. You can more or less control where you come back, except when you talk to that housemaid, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time to avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. But if Timecraft is supposed to be too dangerous to even use, how did I get that power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are the big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Yeah, and that's why I fucking came to talk to you, but you suck. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Hang out? I have a theory I'd like to test, and we haven't spent any time together, Stardust, because you're useless to me. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone. Anyone. I want to hang out. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hang time might last a while. Maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can wait until you have time, okay? A theory Loop would like to test out about the loops. It might be useful. You should talk to Loop and hang out with him when you have time, then. Yes, I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you with this wonderful new loop? Blah, blah, blah. So, I did try a lot of the open phrase doors in Dormont. The only one I can open is the one near the blind guy's house to get the long thingy thing. Because I only have the 2 or the 3 open phrases right now, and I don't think any of them that I tried worked. Yeah, open phrase 1, 2, 3, and then change. Yeah, so lock. Stop. Huh? Stop trying to unlock my door. Stop bothering me. I don't want you to come inside. I don't want you to talk to me. I don't know who you are. You could be with someone dangerous, or you could be with the king, or... I'm not like the rest of the village. Acting like nothing's wrong and planning a party knowing we might all die. I don't want to be frozen. If I lock myself in, I'll be safe. So I'll stay in here. So no one can hurt me. So go away. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. The king's curse doesn't care about locks. You decide to leave them alone. One more time. Okay. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Oh wait, no, I gotta talk to her. Big head and possibly one with a cloak, blah blah blah. You tell her that what Mirabelle thinks of her. She thinks I'm scary. No. But wait, you said she liked my style? Oh, change. Oh yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, Hatted One. Can do. That was way more than 3 seconds. Yes, okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. I got the fan mail. It's a package and a letter addressed to Mirabelle. You better give it to her before tomorrow. Talk to the NPC outside the side quest houses. Which NPC? Because I can't remember which loops I talked to which NPCs on, but I feel like when I started the game I talked to everybody. Daydreaming. Puffing under her breath. Which is everything got reset. You could ask her about someone else this time. Oh, okay. Maybe yours. What can you tell me about Bonnie? Bonnie. Oh, what a cutie. Definitely the younger sibling of your group. There's no doubt about it. You smile awkwardly. Okay. Having people you consider family is nice. It really is, isn't it? I hope you all get to spend more time together. Yeah. Alright. So, nothing I can do in here. Okay, so there's that locked door. So I think there was 3 locked doors here. Well, let's see what the blind man has to say. I haven't talked to him in a while. Oh, is someone there? Hi, I'm kinda technically half blind too. Half blind? Oh, you're that savior, the one with the eye patch, aren't you? I've heard about you. Ah, I see. Trying to get advice from another blind person, I see. I've heard from people in the village that this is a new development for you? Yes, it happened a little while ago. I see. And how are you dealing with it? You decided a while ago you wouldn't worry about it, so, well, it's fine. Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half blind is the least of your problems right now. Aw. I was hoping he was going to tell me how to stop smashing my hip into the stupid table. And we'll grab the flower. That would have been nice. Sign says, my friend made a sign for my house and now I have to keep it. Fantastic. Okay, so let's give Mirabelle the fan mail and then we'll talk to Loop. Fan mail delivery. You give her the gift. Fan mail? From a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates. Oh! That's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least, I thought she was scary. She has very intense look, you know? But she's gifting me a bow she made? She thought it would fit me well, and she says... Suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look! Look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. Mirabelle keeps it safe. Alright. Is that even good? Ooh. I lose 11 defense and gain 19 speed. You know what? Speed is the name of the game. More speed, more combos. Speed is the name of the game. Ooh, 2% HP regen, that's good. Or at least it would be good if HP really mattered. Getting a full heal every time you use 5 of the same attack type is kind of a little broken. Alright, what do you want to test for me now, Loop? Come on, you gender-neutral star. Are you calling your party family members now? You know this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. You shut up about my family. Oh, somehow this one seems to have hit home. You feel a little bad. Anyway, how can I help you this wonderful new Loop? Alright, let's hang out. Oh, our theory hangout. Yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait, you want me to sneak out and spend a loop with me? Yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Doesn't matter what they think. They'll forget all. They'll forget. Oh my god. They'll forget it all in your next loop after all. It matters. So you won't do it? You won't come hang out with little old me? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon then. You nod. You spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone is still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favorite tree. Like, I'm also starting to think that maybe we and the king are the same person. Oh, OBS, what are you doing? OBS says it's fine. But Twitch says it's not. I don't know. I don't understand how OBS works sometimes. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up here, Stardust, up here. Up there. Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop is waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. Come join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on, just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Hooray! Let's go see Loop. Ah, isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You see the house from there. Everyone will be inside the house soon. You try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's Loop Hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time and... well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? It just feels like it. You know too much about me. You knew my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? You knew I was allergic to pineapples. Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh, no, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. When we met under the favor tree, that was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh, not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me? When I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying? And I'm actually the one trapping you here or whatever? You really believe that I'm here to help you? Not really, no. But I do, I guess. Oh! You always surprise me, Stardust. I know I wouldn't believe it myself if I was in your place. Maybe time has made me more jaded than you are. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible. For me to escape? Of course. Why would I be here otherwise? I'm trapped here with you after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere with no hope of escape. Forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation as a sign that things are finally going to change, that everything will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly and looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not, Teehee. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first trap. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. You talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. Ah, it'll happen soon now. What will? The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. You open your mouth to ask and then... Oh. Wait. I get it. Because I think we all held one of the orbs. So if we're all holding on to an orb, we can't open the door. And if we can't open the door, we can't advance. So we're just going to get thrown back because we're not there to open the door? You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. Sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the King's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. The King's first attack? How long have you been talking to Loop? Who was the King attacking? Who was he? The King doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He would only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Oh yeah, see visions of the future. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars, I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Loop speak. Your friends. They were against the King just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. Loop is just looking at you. Not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze. No sadness. Just some slight impatience. Like... Did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the King attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the King fighting? Who did the King just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach. Because you weren't there. Because of you. They're gone. They're gone. Because of you, because of you, because of... Blah, blah, blah. Yep. You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't take a full breath. You can't. You hit the ground with your fist. Why? Loop does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is staring straight at you. They don't seem to even care that you drew your dagger. Somehow, this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You breathe slowly in and out. So now we know that because we weren't there and our party died, without our party, we can also not advance towards a goal. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward. And because I was curious to know how the loops work, aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Think, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kind of do, though. No, Stardust. You loop back. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaid. You don't die when you talk to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaid talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Loop's right. There have been other times you loop back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk after all, but yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. You don't answer. Well, looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you next loop, but for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. You just walk away. Okay? Alright. So technically, since this is a new loop, fishing time. Oh, it's not a new loop. Okay. Banana peel time. The banana peel lays there, but wait, instead of a banana peel, could it be a plantain peel? Whatever, plantains are bananas that taste bad. This is a banana peel to you now and forevermore. Step closer? Yep. You decide to step closer. Here we go. You slipped on a banana peel. Rough stuff. Alright. Which floor was it? We'll start with floor 1. Truly a dangerous forbidden fruit. But since death seems to be the easiest way to loop, this banana peel might come useful sometime. Indeed. Oh, actually, since this is going to be exploratory, memory of sadnesses. Yeah. We got to find out more about Mr. King Pants.